Miss Honey went on. People brought stolen cars to your father's workshop, where he changed the number plates and resprayed the bodies a different colour, and all the rest of it. And now somebody's probably tipped him off that the police were onto him, and he's doing what they all do, running off to Spain, where they can't get him. He'll have been sending his money out there for years, all ready and waiting for him to arrive. They were standing on the lawn in front of the lovely red brick house, with its weathered old red tiles and its tall chimneys, and Miss Honey still had the pair of garden clippers in one hand. It was a warm, golden evening, and a blackbird was singing somewhere nearby. "I don't want to go with them," Matilda shouted suddenly. "I won't go with them." "I'm afraid you must," Miss Honey said. "I want to live here with you," Matilda cried out. "Please let me live here with you." "I only wish you could," Miss Honey said, "but I'm afraid it's not possible. You can't leave your parents just because you want to. They have a right to take you with them." "But what if they agreed?" Matilda cried eagerly. "What if they said, 'Yes, I can stay with you'? Would you let me stay with you then?" Miss Honey said softly, "Yes, that would be heaven." "Well, I think they might," Matilda cried. "I honestly think they might. They don't actually care twopence about me." "Not so fast," Miss Honey said. "We've got to be fast," Matilda cried. "They're leaving any moment. Come on," she shouted, grasping Miss Honey's hand. "Please come with me and ask them. But we'll have to hurry. We'll have to run." The next moment the two of them were running down the drive together and then out onto the road, and Matilda was ahead, pulling Miss Honey after her by her wrist, and it was a wild and wonderful dash they made along the country lane and through the village to the house where Matilda's parents lived. The big black Mercedes was still outside, and now its boot and all its doors were open, and Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood and the brother were scurrying around it like ants, piling in the suitcases, as Matilda and Miss Honey came dashing up. "Daddy and Mummy," Matilda burst out, gasping for breath, "I don't want to go with you. I want to stay here and live with Miss Honey, and she says that I can, but only if you give me permission. Please say yes. Go on, Daddy, say yes. Say yes, Mummy."